Graphic designing with introduction of AI. So little bit of graphics I will tell you, and then we'll go to AI. So what is the difference between AI and the graphics? Whichever use software. For example, we are using right now Illustrator, then Photoshop, After Effects, Procreate. There are many Adobe software we use, right? So first, there was no Adobe software we used to do with Corel Draw. Okay. So what is the difference between AI and the software, and why now AI is so hype? So we will see. Okay. So I think those who are attending the class of illustration and everything, those who have completed their Photoshop classes, so they know the Illustrator and Photoshop, whatever Adobe software we use. So that is created manually. Okay. So if for example, I'm creating some shape. Okay. So like this, I have created some shape. I'm changing the color. I gave the color and everything, whatever. Just for 2 seconds, just mind this is a one poster which we have created. Okay. So this is my poster which I have created manually. I have put some pictures, I have given some gradients and everything. Okay. So this is made manually. But what AI? So what is the full form of AI? So AI is artificial intelligence. Okay. So it means it refer to develop some computer system mechanics capable to perform the task that tightly human intellect. Okay. So when you type, so basically when you learn AI, or you want to for example, you want to create some poster from AI. So for example, I'm using chat gpt. So this chat gpt, Gemini, what is the difference between those two? So chat gpt and Gemini is everyone says that is 50% it is correct information and 50% is non-correct. Okay. So whenever you take any information, you have to read it, then you have to cut the things and copy the things. Okay. So those things you do, right? So but in what happened in Photoshop and Illustrator, we think. Okay. We think what we want to create. First we write down on notebook, or we listen to our client. Yeah, this much we have to create. But in AI, in chat gpt, what we have to do, we have to type a proper information, proper coding, proper language. For example, I want to learn English language, so I teach English language, and I want to make a poster for that. And how I will make that poster, or it's not about images poster, but anything you can create a videos, you can create PowerPoint presentations, many things you can create. Okay. So, but the difference between Chat GPT and Gemini is much better for picture images, and Chat GPT is much better for information and all. Okay. So first we will see the some little bit graphic part, and then we'll move chat gpt basic introduction and basic tools, how to log in, how to type the proper sentences or proper words, whatever you want, we will learn. Okay. So those are the tools as we are learning Illustrator. So today we will learn little bit of text tool. So I'll explain you the what is the text tool, and then we'll move ahead to our AI. Then you will understand the difference between how manually we do and how AI came and how people are doing, what is working. So whenever new things come in market, they go high. Okay. So, but when you go to big, big companies, they, for example, some companies there, as I have done a specialization in product designing. So I want to design a product. You can, if you will design by AI and you will design by manually. If you are a designer, you can click immediately. What is the you have taken from ChatGPT, you have generated by AI, or you have created by some softwares which we use, Adobe, whatever software we are using. So, but if you are not, if you want to learn, but you're not aware about AI or any software, then you will not recognize this is a ChatGPT or this is Illustrator. But yes, ChatGPT is helpful not as a designer. Some part we can take, but at the end we have to give some effects and everything. We need those software also. Okay. So, but yes, well, AI has came that like ChatGPT, Gemini. So it's very helpful for some parts. Yes, it helps. How it will help, that we will see. Okay. Now, now this is our when you will come to here, this is our text tool. Okay, type tool. So in type tool, there are many type tools. First, we are going to see very basic type tool. When you click to type, this when whichever software you use, this
No
mark
need.
will come.
Just you are not sharing your screen actually. You can just share your screen
I
once.
have shared the screen. One
No, it's
second.
not visible. You can just do once
Yeah,
again.
it's there. But now you can see.
Yeah, now it's visible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I just I was before that I was just explaining. Nothing I have to. Now everyone I think can see the screen, right?
Oh no, you do once more. Like it's again showing like the screen is not visible.
1 minute. Now,
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's okay. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, okay. So, as I explain you, now first we will see the text tool part and then we'll go to AI and I'll explain you with the pictures what we create in illustration, any software of Adobe and how AI works. Okay. So now this is our text tool. From here below the pen tool, you will see a text tool. Once you click, the symbol came like this. And if you click over here, 1 second. Tab tool. You click here. So the dummy text come over here, Lauren Epson. Okay. If I type, this is line 1. Okay. Just an example. I press enter. So when you want to go back from text tool, you can press the escape and yes, you are back to your this tool. And the shortcut key of type tool is text tool, type tool, whatever you want to call, you can call. Just Control T. The type tool features will come. Okay, make sure whenever you want to use those features, whatever you are using. For example, now I want to increase my size. Make sure this text is selected. Okay, now I am increasing my size like this. uh, I'll take 60. Okay, this is line 1. So I have typed this. But what if you want to type more lines or more things? So how you it will do? It will work. So for example, this is line 1. So again, I'll take a Lauren Ipsum dummy text will come. So I'll press this is line 1 and I'll press enter. Then come this is line 2. Okay, just enter. You will place more than one word or one single line. You can type this and it will get one box. So this is your one paragraph. It's not paragraph, we can say. This is the one line which moved and this is a single line. Okay, so when you will come to text tool and now you can't edit. And always remember, when you do small or big like this, it will spoil your text. Never do. Make sure you don't do. We have all the sizes. Manually also you can type, or you can scroll from here how much size you want, whichever size you want. Okay, so make sure you don't make that mistake. This is not the way. So from starting, whenever whatever you are using or you're creating, make sure, make a habit. Don't do by transformation up or down. Okay, you just click over here if you want to edit. Okay, you came to text tool. Now the cursor will be like this, and you can type easily whatever you want to type. And when you want to move from text tool directly, you can go to selection tool, or you can press the escape button. Okay, now again I came to text tool. Now I'll delete this. Okay, if I want paragraph, this was the single line and everything. I came to text tool. First, what we did, we just clicked. Okay, we just click the things. Now I will hold and I will drag and I release the mouse. Okay, now my size is too big. So what I can do is, yeah. So I'll make sure that, okay, 11 I kept the size. This is my paragraph. And again, you can type here the whatever you want to type, you can type, enter, the next line will come, enter, next line will come, whatever you want to type, enter, next line will come. But make sure you drag and drop, then only the text tool will come. And for example, now, okay, now I want to do my size small of this text, uh, of this box. Okay, I can do from here, this bounding box you can see. This is my text tool. Okay, this is this box, I can do anything. Okay, whenever you want to edit something, so make sure you are on your type tool panel. This is your type tool properties. Now first here, my first you will see all the uh, what we say, fonts, which font you want. Okay, so which font you like. So we have another class, what kind of font you can use and everything. But this is just now what I'm explaining, the properties of type 2. So how you can find the fonts. What is this regular? What this panel works? What is this? You can use any language. What is this features work? Or then open type. Now what is the open type? So for example, if I went over here, these three lines, hide options, all cap locks, reset panel. Okay, so there are many features. What kind of features we are looking, how we are looking, so we will see. Okay, so now right now I'm in my character panel. I have selected this. Now I want to change the font. Okay, so if I click over here, and you can check the fonts, how to download the fonts, that also we are going to learn. Just now we will see what fonts are available over here and what kind of fonts we can use. So right now I'm using Berlin San FB2. Okay. So over here, this font I liked, I have choose this. Now I went to regular bold. So now what this panel works. Okay. So if I want bold, I will click. So every font have different, uh, what we say, some has bold, some has theme. Okay, every, for example, if I take a basic, you can type Arial fonts. Okay, Arial italic, or right now I have taken a narrow. Make sure this is selected. Okay, so I want narrow italic, bold italic, regular. For example, I have choose a regular, but I want to give some effects, some modification in this. So what I will do, yeah. So I'll increase the size. Now you can see bold you want, some narrow bold. Yeah, this is narrow bold italic, and I like this font. Okay. So I have selected this font. Over here, down you will come. You will see, right, as from very starting, I'm using this. You can see the text tool, what kind of sizes you want. You can scroll over here, or like this, you can shift this fonts. Okay. Now, what is this? Okay. What this font for? Set learning between two characters. For example, now I'll delete this, and this is one line. Okay. Just single line, and I want regular font. I'll do, well, regular. I'll increase the text line. And now what is this? Okay. So this is auto optical material row. Mostly it came by default, it is auto. For example, if I do optical, make sure it should be selected. Okay. Now I came to optical. So what it has done, it was auto. So it was giving automatically the gap between two letters. Now if I do optical, see, it has the gap has decreased. You can see. Or matrix romance only, the gap has increases. So make sure keep it auto, because once you are forget, if I'm giving for every I have a big paragraph and I'm working for newspaper. Okay, for magazine. In magazines we have lot of text. So only a single this line I want big, and baki rest all I want small capitals. Okay, and small, no more gap, and that time you can do optical. But why I'm saying keep always auto, because only some parts we use that thing, but mostly we keep automatically. It will manage by the software. Otherwise, what will happen? You have to do manually and it will waste your time. So make sure you keep always in auto, and whatever text you want. So what you can do is you come to text tool and you can just select this much part. Okay, just drag from here to here, and now you can do optical. See, so though text will be same one line, their font will be same, their size will be same, but only this will not active. Now I have selected this will get, because it is not auto nor it is this. For example, now I'll select all. I'll come over here. I want all auto. Everything will get auto. Okay. So by default, keep it auto. Now, when you will come here, set the leading. Now, what does set the leading? My text is selected. Now, my set is auto, again, other auto. And here we have given the sizes. Now, what sizes? For example, I have selected this. I came over here, 14p. No, already the head up and down, basically. Set the leading. So up and down is up is my 72, and my size is 48. Okay. So if I do like this from here, it won't work. Okay. So it's depend. So make sure you keep auto only by default, and automatically as per size, it will select the gap between those lines. For example, again, enter. This is to line. Okay. if I select it, okay, so see, the top bottom will be the gap between of the two lines. How much you want? No, not this much. So I'll keep 48. Or by manually also you can do. For example, now 22 I have given the size, but 40 is also too much, right? Make sure you are selected to this and then come to this. And yeah, this between those two lines, 24 is perfect. But sometimes what happened, we have big paragraph. For example, now I have selected this. Okay. But here now 24 is there. Or I'll keep a auto, right? Okay. But I want this in the gap. What I will do, first line, just first line. Okay. And first line will not selected. Why? Because it is a top leading, not a down leading. So what I will do, I'll press the escape. Again, I'll come. I'll select this. And now I'll go to down, 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 down. For example, just I'm giving 36. Okay. Like this. See, this is up, but all this is selected. Okay. So when you create a magazines, that time big letter is there, then small letter is this kind of that you can play with those things. Okay. Now, mm, again, this is one line. Okay. Now this is selected. Again, I'm keeping this auto. That will be better. So I'm increasing little bit the size. 60 I am doing. Now this we have seen. This we have seen. Now what is this? Set the tracking for the selected character. Now it is on by default. It will be always on 0. Now it will decide the gap lines. So whenever you see any magazines, any newspaper, so between whatever you want to highlight. For example, now I'm taking a paragraph, this much of size, and I am decreasing the text. Okay, I'll delete this. Again, I'm doing paragraph like this. Okay, this much I have taken. Now this much is selected. Make sure this is 0, 0. Okay. But I want, I'll zoom in, but I want this Lorien Ipsum should be in because this is a starting. Okay. Uh, I'll select this much and I'll give the gap and I'll change the color too. For example, if I given this pink color, see this how the text or in between. If I'll zoom out, you can see like this or like this you can uh, do. Okay. So this is the gap between the letters. Okay. Yeah. So and make sure it is on the 0. Okay. And I'm deleting this text. Okay. Now again I'll come. This is line 2. I'll just increase the size 48. Okay. Now what is this? You have to just vertical scales. Now what is this vertical scales? For example, now this is on 100. So it will increase the line. I'll never prefer this. When it works, when you take, when you, so this vertical text, when it works, when you write in Chinese language or Japanese, they have this tree. That time those verticals are used. Okay. That time we will see the details, but don't do it will look shabby. So make sure you're on by default on 100, or you want to do small those lines. Sometimes it is helpful, sometimes, but in very rare case. So I don't prefer this. Yeah, you can see it has given. So okay. Now here you will come horizontal. Now I have selected this. Make sure whenever whatever you create, it should be selected. So what is the difference between the this gap and this gap? It will just do wide very weirdly. It is not segregate the words, but it is doing each paragraph for this. For example, this is a one word, but this is I have four letters. So again, I'll suggest not to do such kind of word. If you want, you can do segregate by this. It is better. Okay. So yeah. Now when you come here, set the baseline shift. Now baseline shift, what it works. For example, there is a, okay, one second. By default, keep it on 0. So yeah, I'll make sure paragraph. Okay, can delete. Okay, so this is selected. Now I'll come to baseline. So whatever the baseline of box is there, it will select. Okay. Whenever you create and you need a proper in when you will do magazine work or brochure work, mostly magazines, that time you will understand what is the important of baseline. Okay. So yes, so baseline is very important. How much you want, how much you don't want. So you can check by default it is so this is minus and this is plus. So this is top bottom and this is down bottom. So what baseline you want as per your product or as per your design, you choose. Okay, but by default it is 100. By default it is 0. Okay. Now what is your character rotations? Now, for example, this is line 1. Okay. I came over here, this is selected. I'll make little bit big size for you to understand. Now, what is this character rotation? For example, if I selected this is, and I want to rotate 360, 60 degree, like this. I want to rotate it 30 degree. So in, again, newspaper magazines, this kind of words and things you can see. Okay. So it is very helpful. Now over here, I hope this much you understood. Okay. Now when you will come all cap, if I click over here and I'll go to again text tool, the cap locks will on, all caps will come. I remove this. Now big to small will come. Okay. This text will big to small like this. Then, for example, superscript. If you want to give, for example, I have selected this and this. Okay. I came over here. I have selected this and 10:1 ratio, or if I type over here and now first. Okay, so 1 minute. Normal, I'll remove this. I have typed 1. Okay, now I'll click this ST first. Okay, so this is helpful for that. Now I'll delete this and I'll uncheck this. Now what I'm doing, H down to, I'll remove this and O. Got it? Okay. So like this, you can type. Now this is the underline. For example, this is line 1. Okay. I want to underline this. Automatically it will come. How to underline? In between we do that, right? And now I'll uncheck and I want some parts to cross this. And again, newspaper, magazine, this kind of things we used. And here the sharpen non crispy. This is advanced part. That time we will see, but by default it is sharp. Your letters will get sharp. Okay. Then languages as usual, whichever language you want, you can click and you can set. Those are fonts. Please go through the fonts and see what kind of fonts and everything we do. Okay. So we'll move ahead. Now, I'll just do this. Yeah. Not 11. Yeah, 18. So I'm typing this paragraph over here like this. Okay. And uncheck this regular. Okay. Like this, I have done. So if I choose 36. Now I'll zoom in. You can see this path, this red box over here. What indicates that? Okay. So it means this is half text. Okay. This is not complete text. This is half text. So if I do 24 also, still it is half. Now, what I will do, I will click here. Okay, my cursor has changed. If you will see, I'll do undo. Before clicking, my cursor is like this, right? Make sure this box is selected. And you should, here you will see the symbol is coming path. I'll zoom in for you guys. The symbol is coming path over here. Just in between, you have to click. Right now, my box is different. See, this arrow is different. Once I come over here, I click, see. I'll zoom out. My box is here. If I click over here, like this, it will come. But no, you have to just drag another box. Like this, it will come. And the text, remaining text will come. Again, it is showing it is incomplete over here. Now, make sure this is selected. I'll click over here. I'll make a box over here like this. Yes, the text is completed. So like this, you do the text. Okay. Now in this, you can type the things, how the things are going to work, and everything is given over here. So I hope till here you understood. Anyone have any doubt till here? I hope all those features you understood in detail. Okay. Now we'll move ahead. I hope about type tool. This is main tool. I have explained you everything. Okay. About this features and everything. Make sure please go and check all the fonts. Okay. because type tool is very important. Why today I have taken a type tool? Because we are learning AI also, and in that is must. Okay. So you will understand the difference between designing and the AI tool. Okay. Now we'll move ahead to area type tool. Now what is area type tool? This is area type tool. This is type tool. Now this is area type tool. Now what I have done, I have typed this. Okay. And you must click on non-compound. Now this indicates, for example, see, you must click on non-compound, non-masking part to create text inside a path. Now what it means? For example, now whenever you want to type, you have want something you have to do like this. Now, if I click over here, again, you have to click on path and then it will feed in your this box. For example, yeah, or I have taken 11 and now I'll just spread the area. Okay. So this much I want or how much text you want. For example, again, I'll click this. Now my size is 11. I'll go to text and I'll click on path and see. So again, you work for magazines or you design something like this shapes you need. It's not about I have taken an oval, so it will go on oval. No. For example, I have taken a rectangular tool also or square. If I'll click on path, see, it will fit on the path. Again, this every features are same for this. Only just it will work on path. If you'll click like this, it won't work. So now again, it's not about shapes. For example, now I'm creating some shapes with the pen tool. Mhm. Okay. Like this, I have worked with pen tool. Shift, again shift. I'll click over here and I want to drag like this. And I want to go back and I'll click over here. Okay, my shape has created. Okay, like this, something I want. And now I'll go to this and I'll click on path. See, my shape has created. Again, you can change the font, whichever you want, the size, and no, I don't want this much. I can do 75. Whatever you want, features you can click and you can do. See, whatever you want, you can click and make sure you can, but make sure you are on compound path. You have to do any kind of path. Okay. Now type on path 2. Now what is type on path 2? For example, I have taken from pen tool, I have created some path. Now, what I'm doing, I'm offing the, and I'll keep the stroke. I want to off fill. I'll just open the stroke and I'll create some like this. Okay. And I went over here. Fine. Okay. Now, this much I did. What I'm doing now, type, type on path. It has given a shape. See? Now again, I don't want, make sure you are selected the path. I gave 0. No. Okay. Yes, it will come to 0 if I want to increase the size. Again, here same. If we'll click, it won't come. See, because this is not full text, but yes. So sometimes we need this kind of shapes. We try and we type. So yes, this kind of shapes also helpful. So make sure you make some path. Then only it is going to work. Now what is this vertical type tool? So it will be vertically, it will type. Okay, vertically it will type. And as I told you, this horizontal and vertical. So make sure you are selected. If you are selected this, and now see, it will move to left or right. And now horizontally also it is going to move. And when you use Japanese and Chinese language, that time those features are helpful. But by default, it is on 0. Now next here we come to vertical area type 2. Now what is this vertical area type 2? Again, you must click on non-compound or non-masking path to create text inside a path. For example, again, okay. And if I'll come to vertical type tool and I'll click over here on path, see. So this vertically, sometimes we also need, so any kind of compound shape you can create and you can type the tools over here. Then vertical type tool on path. Again, that this was area. Now, if I choose some shapes by pen tool like this. So, okay. And I went to vertical type on path. Okay. See, this much only is going vertically. Okay. Though my shape is like this vertically. Now, what is vertical type again path? We have, for example, now I have selected this rectangle like this. And I'll come over here. See, it has created a box. Again, same, change the size, change the color, anything. And you can change the color of the text tool also, like this. Yes. Okay. Now, what is the last one? Touch tool, which is not that important, but click the character and you have to touch. This is a new features that is not much needed. So I hope till here you understood the panel. Now, what is the purpose? Now we'll create a something and then you will understand and I'll give the introduction of AI and we'll move ahead with the help of that. Now, what I am going to, okay. So in this, you can use serif fonts. Now I'll explain you the little bit about serif fonts. What kind of serif fonts you can use. Over here, if you type serif, serif. So here are source of variable serif fonts examples. For example, I have taken a very extra light. and I have typed something. See, font is light, though my everything is color is dark, that is not light, but it is light, extra light. Or if I want in Roman, make sure you are selected. Black, bold, automatically it will come. Okay. So this is light. I want regular, I can come by regular. So it's all about fonts, but I'll prefer, please use serif fonts, which are very helpful. Okay. So this kind of things. Now script. When you write script, so what kind of fonts you can use? You can use brush script or Sego script. Those are the importance of fonts. Okay. Then for comics, never use fonts such as comic fonts. Please, I'll prefer you never use all this comic. You can note down, you can use serif fonts, but you can't use this comic sans. Never use. It will spoil your text. Never. Okay? You can write down comics. Okay? Now I'll come to again. Uh, Now I want more reset panel. Yeah, over here, hide not hide options. You can show the options and all caps. No, I don't want all caps. Yeah. Now I want a paragraph panel. So, okay. Once again, I'll go to Windows. So, into type tool, character. I want paragraph panels. Okay. Okay. Over here, I came. Okay. Where I went? I went to, okay. So I went to Windows and I went to type tool and I want paragraph panels. So I came to paragraph panel over here. So what is this paragraph panel? We will see. One more thing. If I went to Google, okay, this is my Google and I'm searching for some information about Photoshop. Okay, show more. Okay, so this much I have selected. For example, I have selected this much text. I did Control C. Okay, now when I'll come over here, if I'll do Control V, it will. Okay, but this text is so big and so long. For example, now what I will do, I have created this. Okay, and then I'll go here, Control C I did, and now I'll come over here and Control V. It has given me a paragraph, whatever I have typed over here. Okay, now in paragraph panel, first is aligned left. It means it is aligned left. If I'll go to align center, make sure your paragraph is selected. If I went to align, it will align center. See, from here, the lines are aligned from the centers. If I went to left, all text will be from left. Now, if I'll go to align uh, right, it will align to a right. You can see. And now this is justify with the last line alignment to left. So this is my last line and it will align to the left. For example, see, my last line is aligned to the left. It has created everything, but the last line is left to align. Okay. Now, what is the justify with last line aligned to center? Now, if I click over here, my last line is aligned to the center. First, it was like this. I'll zoom. Okay. So this is my last line. And now this is center. I'll zoom out little bit. See. Now, what is this? Align, justify with the last line aligned to a right. If I'll click over here, it has aligned to a right. Now, justify all lines. Justify all lines. Okay. Now it is justifying all lines. So what it did, all are same. And the last line, they have given the gap and it has make sure from first to top, all are in one line, one box. So it's scattered in last line, but the left line and the right line, both are in same lines. So those are your character panels. Now between left incidents. Now what is the left align? Now what is left index? What is that? We will see. Okay. Now this is my text. If I come over here and see, it has increasing scattering. Okay. Now I'm into a minus sign. If I'm into a plus, from left to right, it is happening. And when I go to minus, it will happening to right to left. Okay. Like this. So, okay. It will be a 0. Now over here, what is first line left incident? Now, what is first line will be? This is my first line Adobe Photoshop. See, it is moving. So again, as I told you, uh, magazines and newspaper, it will, for example, now I'll do this, enter. And what I'm doing, I'm selecting just this Adobe Photoshop, this much. And I am doing like this. Okay. See. Now, just Adobe I have selected, but what happened? The whole line is came because I just want this Adobe Photoshop. Now, what is the feature of that? So this will help you for your whole line, whole first line, it will help you. Okay. So make sure you pull it and mm, enter. Okay, back to the normal. Now, what is this space between paragraphs? Now, it is again, this is one paragraph. Now, space between paragraph. Okay, this is one paragraph, this is one paragraph. Okay, those are selected, both are selected. Now, it is giving a space between the lines and how much you want. Okay, this much I want. So, this space it has given. What is this space between paragraph we did? Now, what is this space after paragraph? If I select this and I went this, so again up and down, how much space you want between. This is one paragraph and this is the between of those paragraphs. So between this, the paragraph will be not between this, but between those paragraphs. Okay, now what is this right index? This was the left and this is the right. For example, if I selected and I went to this, so this will indicate the last line, but to the left. Okay, so this much was about enter. Okay, so I'll zoom out. So this was about the paragraphs, how to adjust, how to do things. Again, here the line has there. This is not sufficient. Okay. So when you click over this box, then you understood. Okay. So I hope you understand the type tool and their features. Now we'll come to AI. Now, what is that? How it is going to be? It is a mixture. Now, if I'll do something over here, you can see, and if I'll explain you the AI, then you can see over there also. You will understand. Okay. I hope everyone can see my screen. Now, this is one PPT. Okay. So there are six formulas about AI for powerful sales copy, whatever you create. Okay. So first is, okay, six steps for powerful sales copy. First, step one is grab attention. Now you have to grab the attention of customers, about the public. Okay, that will be your first agenda. Okay, now second hook is big promise. What the reader will gain. Now, if okay, this I have created one more thing. This PPT for you guys, I have created this PPT made with Gamma. So in AI, some tools are there. Whenever you create something, it will show that it is by Chat GPT and everything. So when you will learn in details how you have to edit the things, and with the help of Chat GPT and with the help of that software, how you can create a beautiful design in less time. Okay. So here mark will be there because this is my free version, and that's why the mark is there. Step two is big promise. Now what the reader will gain. First is what? We have to grab the attention of public. Now we have to make the promise. What the reader will gain. If I have created something, what it is in the mind of reader, what they want. Okay. Third is step three is there are three struggles. Some highlights reader pen point. So now what is the pen point? Everyone will, for example, you guys came to learn Illustrator. What is your pen point? You want to learn Illustrator or you want to learn AI. That is your highlight and that is your pen point. I know you want to learn Illustrator, and how I will make sure what you're going, what if you know the AI or you know the Adobe software, why you will come to, right? But your pain point is that you want to learn that and you want a proper guidance. So step three is the three struggles. So highlights, reader, and pen point. Okay. Now step one, bite-sized solution. Solve the reader problems. Okay. Now your problem is that you want to learn AI and Illustrator. What you guys did? You went to Academy Leaders. You search and you have two three classes, right? You have search, you like this, you come to solve your problems. Okay, now what is my promise? To solve your issues. Okay, now I have attained the I have the grabbed the attention. I have seen the what we say your pen point. Now you come, and now I will solve your problem. That is step 4. Okay. Now, visualize the picture of pain. Imagine this. Show the reader a future with the problem solved. Now, you came to me. So, I understand that you want to learn Illustrator or you are into a design part and you want to learn about basically what happened when first it was just Corel Draw, then Photoshop came, then Illustrator came, and there are many softwares which has came. But now there are many. For example, now you will go to this generation like 20s, they know the Photoshop, they know the AI, but when you will see the attention of 40s or 45 plus, they don't know the Illustrator, they don't know AI. So it is our duty. What if I'm a teacher? I'm a your tutor. So it's my duty. Your problem is what? Okay, you don't know Illustrator. I have to solve your problem. So I'll create something. I will show you the future. Now I have created this PPT for you guys to understand the difference between graphics plus AI. Okay, so I have created. Now show the reader the future with the help of the problem solve. Now you came, now I have started the class. So I'm solving your problem. I'm showing this PPT. Via this PPT, you will understand how to do the designs. It's not about someone has told and you have to create. No. Now you're so many from since last 15 days you're learning Illustrator. So you learn step by step, same like AI. Okay. Now last is what? Call to action. Encourage the reader to take next step. First, you search the classes. Second, first what came in your mind? No, I want to learn the AI or Illustrator. You have searched. Then you went to that company. Someone has guided you. This. Then you learn the classes. You joined some companies and now you're making some good posters. So 6 steps are is called the action. Encourage the reader to take the next step. Now, again, what is the next step? How you will do? So those are very basics. Okay. Now we'll come to next step. What is hook? Now, what is hook? Step one, call to action. Step one. Now, what is hook? The hook is the first impression, the compatibility headline or statement that grab your audience attention and make them want to read further. It's like finishing a hook that draw your audience in. Okay. So first you have to grab your attention with the audience. So that is hook. Now 6 steps as I told you. The fact or statistic hook, the objection hook, the pain or desire hook, the polarization hook, the rhetorical question hook, the strong statement hook. In AI, you need a strong statement. If you're using ChatGPT, as I told you, ChatGPT need a good communication, a proper statement that then only it will solve your questions and it will give a correct informations. Okay. Now, hook example, fact or statistic hook. Did you know 1.5 billion people speak English? So right now, for example, I have taken people are struggling with English language. Okay, there are 1 billion people speak English, but most of them struggling with fluency. Don't be one of them. So I'm doing a marketing now. Okay, so this is my step one. Now, second is what? Objection hook. Think you are too old to learn English. Think again. It's never too late to speak the confidently. Okay. So whatever you learn, there is a no age. You just need a confidence. So now you came to learn Illustrator or AI, right? You learn to graphics. Now you don't know anything, but you have interest. You come, you build a confidence, and you're learning. Third, hook the example, pen or desire hook. Tired of feeling embarrassed when you can't find the right word. Imagine speaking in English effortlessly. So now you came, you know the illustration is like different. Okay. So you're not finding a right word or right tool. For example, I have created something, we go to illustrate. Okay. And I have created a circle. I want proper circle, but I'm not finding the tool. What kind of tool I can see? So what I will say, just press the shift, you will get a proper circle. Same with the AI. Okay. So you have good communication, right words, and you can see, you can grab the audience. Okay. What is your pain? Okay. If you know, why would you come to me to learn those things? Okay. Now, third is hook example, polarization hook. Fluency is just about grammar, it's about confidence. Are you ready to break free from outdated learning method? Now, just an example. You come to learn the Illustrator, Photoshop, Corel Draw, After Effects, or AI. Okay. So, those two examples I have given. Just I know your pen point. I grab that. I have teach you. It's all not about grammar, but it's all about confidence. You know the basic. You know how to draw the circle, but a single tool can help you. Okay. Now, 15. Retrocrital question hook. What holding you back from mastering English? Fear or the wrong approach? Now, again, you have such many classes. Then you come to Academy Leader. Okay. If you go to right one, you will get a right guidance. If you will go to wrong one, you will get a wrong guidance. Okay, now you all are thinking, why I have shown this PPT? What is the connection between AI and this? You will go step by step, then you will understand. Now, this much okay. Now we'll come to this. Fluent English is not a dream. It's a skill anyone can master with the right system. Now you came to learn design. You don't know. You're not from designing family, no connection. But you have interest. You came without zero knowledge. Now you can learn and you can become the masters. Okay? So strong statement is very important. Now, step big promise. Now, what is the big promise? Once you have hooked your audience, you need to make a big promise. That excitement, that pen picture of desirable future. This is promise should be clear, consist, and comparable. Means you came to me, learn the things. So whatever I have promised, I will make sure I can fulfill your needs, whatever you want. Okay, so this much you understood about things. Now, I went to Google. Mhm. Now I came to ChatGPT. Okay, when you will type ChatGPT here, the Smart GPT, ChatGPT simple AI. Okay, once you came over here. Okay, once you came over here, it will ask you for login. So right now my login is there. I have login. Okay. So here are some features. It has new chat, search the chat, library. Some of you have used, some have are new for this. Okay. Then here you will come more images, deep search. There are many things. For example, now, right now, what we have learned? We have learned about English language. So it will ask, I created over here. You can write or edit, look something up, or you want to create an image. Okay, if you have examples, you can upload from this if you want. Okay, or you can write your descriptions. For example, now I want poster of class illustrator. Okay, I press enter, then it will creating an image. It is still searching. Okay, sketching is out. You have to wait for a few seconds. Okay, making the first draft, it will indicates you. Okay, setting the scenes, polishing the details within few seconds. Okay, adding final touch and see, it has created. So now here, you want search? No, I want to download this. It will download it. Now, when I come to my downloads, now I will show you the difference. Now, what is the difference? You will get to know. Okay. It had add the posters. Now, what you will learn, vector basic, understanding the tool shapes, path and selections, drawing and design, typography, fonts. But those are very basics. Okay. So here, the students flexible time and everything it has create within a second. Class illustrator, learn and create inspire. Okay. But now one of my client, it's a mega brand of those kind of chocolates they serve, and this is manually made by Illustrator. Okay, so see, it's a birthday, their birth ceremony. So they want some cartoonish. So this is MS Dhoni, which I have created, and Fruity, Fronta, and those brand is there. Okay, so mega brand is there, and you can search. You will see this kind of poster I have created by Illustrator. Now, if you are from non-designer, you're non-designer, you will not find difference. But now you're learning as we have learned many things, right? So this is very basic forms, very basics. And this is like it has, for example, if I want to add original pictures, but it has given me a illustrator, normal picture, right? So you can't guess. Now this is logo design, which I have created by my own, by the illustrator. See the tones, see the colors, see the font, what kind of font which I have used, the aesthetic cleaning, what kind of font, the design I have used. So, but you can edit and then you can create. You can see. Zoom in and I'm zooming out like this. You can see. No doubt it has created now AI as well. No doubt. Some clients comes to me. They want, ma'am, I want 50 posters of this. I don't have to type. If I create, so we have created this watch. It takes so much time, right? A single watch. But I went to ChatGPT and I asked. It has created within a second. From here, you can speak. If you click over here, it will ask anything, and over here, or visiting all this time, never allow. It's depend on you. What? Only in this, you need a good, as we have seen the PPT, good communications. Over here, 6 steps are there. You need a strong statement hook. This is very important. Now I have what I did. I made this poster. Now first my attention was to grab the audience. Right? So this how you learn, you make the poster. Make sure your statement should be clear. Then only you can create the things. Okay. So now in library. So library, if you want to upload those images, you have these images or whatever you have, you can upload if you want. Then projects, if you have done any project, no projects not yet. I have not done any project, so project will not show. So recents, what you have made, it will come more and more images. It will show you what kind of. So basically, I have created some images. Okay, so it will be on my those images. See, there was on project for school. So like this images I have created for them. So this is like chat GPT help in this. Okay, those are very basics. I'm just teaching you. Then search the chat. For example, now I'm searching any information about Photoshop. Just Photoshop. I have search. But there is Photoshop. No file is searched. Why? Because go to new chat, then you with or edit. Okay, improve your flow, submarines. For example, improve your flow. So improve the flow of my writing is read more smoothly from the sentence to sentence to paragraph to paragraph. Here is the draft. Okay. And if I did okay, like this. So I'm happy to help improve your, please enter. So you have to enter what kind of things you're searching, and then you have to search. Okay, now here, very basic I'm teaching you. You have to, this is right now I'm using a free. See what AI can do. And this is upgrade plus your plan. So before it was 2 3 years before, it was just in 399 for 1 year. They have many offers. So in upgrade you can see advanced module, then advanced image creation when thinking, expand memory across chat, context coding agent, expand deep research project, and customize chat gpt. Okay, so if you're doing agency or if you are daily working, then you need to purchase those things. If just for learn the basic, you can use first free, look up what kind of tools we can see. So this was just basic introduction about ChatGPT, how you go, how you search. Okay, now next over here. So step two, big promise. Speak fluent English confidently in just 30 days. It's an example how you create the things. Okay. So imagine confidently speaking English in any situation at work, with friends, or while traveling. I'm grabbing the uh, attention of audience of public. Our provision program has already helped 5,000 plus students transfer their communication skills. So this kind of coding you will put, they will help you immediately. You just put basic, it won't help. Now step third, the struggle. Now you need to connect with the audience. Pain point. Now what are the pain points about? Now one customer came to you, ma'am, I want to design a menu card. Okay, so what are their pain points? what they needs, their color therapy, their typing, how much typing is there, what kind of design they want. They will provide their dishes in restaurant. Mostly nowadays, what they click their own dishes picture and they provide, and they want put this our original pictures in the, or some do illustrated or some random pictures they ask some dishes name and they can say you can take from Google free pics. There are many, as I told you, unsplash.com and everything. Okay, so by highlighting those specific struggle, they might be facing the help them themselves in the copy or understand the problem you are solving. So when the client came, what is your main purpose? You ask many things. What kind of colors? What is the name? What kind of dishes are there? I'm just giving an example. Okay. So this is the pen point. Now you have to think as per your client perspective. You can't think you're liking, that's why you're creating. No. As per public perspective, you have to think. Step 4, bit-size solution. After highlighted the struggle, offer bit-size solution that address those specific points, pen points. They build trust and show your audience that you understand their needs. Easy to follow lesson, daily speak practice, personalization, feedback. Okay. So now what I have taken an example of English language. Okay. So here now you understand your client problem. So okay, he is not getting what color, but you understand the points, then you put that points and then you create. Now step 5, visualize the picture of pen image. Now pen the vivid pictures, outcome, images. As I told you right now, just told you pictures. Now depend on your pictures. What kind of pictures you post, mostly restaurant provide, or when you take some pictures from, for example, you took one picture from, for example, I'm just on splash.com. Okay, free images download over here. I'm creating some menu card and I'm copying this image and I'm went to ChatGPT. Okay, so food images, for example, I'm giving. Okay, so this is one food images, but in this whole images I like this image only this image I like. So what I will do, I'll go to Photoshop. Okay, I'll crop this image, I'll save this image, then I'll go to ChatGPT. I'll write over here content, create image, then I'll write the content, I'll upload the photo. For example, uh, logo design of skin clinic. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm uploading the picture. 1 second. I'll see the name of that image. Okay, image is the name. Upload. This I have opened and I have upload. And I'm pressing enter, or you can go and search from here also. Okay. Now what it is doing, just you can see the difference between those two things. I have just typed very basic logo designing of skincare. And whatever image I have created, I want that kind of similar thing. Okay. So this I have created by Illustrator. This is manual and this is artificial intelligence. See, but it has copied the same tone. You can edit from here. And how to select the tools. We will see if I want to edit this. Okay, you can do right. If I want to edit from over here, I want to edit this. Okay, I have selected that and I just send to them. I want to edit that. I will show you the difference. If you want or if you don't want, it's depend. It's taking few minutes. You can see it has edited. It is clearly looking like see the original one which I you can see this is the one and this is they have edited and which I have made. mm, this was this. You can see the difference. Though it is same, no doubt. Uh, see, this was the original one and this was they have created something like this. I want. Yes, chat GPT is helpful, but because I have uploaded this pics, it has created me similar one. If I'll type, okay, I'll go to new chat again, create image, logo, design for logo design for cloths. Okay, I have not uploaded anything, nothing. It take a few time minute. You can wait. Now, how we will edit in this? How we will do? Okay, so I have not put any name, nothing, but it has created something. Okay, so you need a proper statement. Then only you can, if you want to edit from here. Now, this was just an introduction. Okay, so when you will learn those tools, what kind of tools are there, how we are going to see those tools, that time you will get to know. Okay. So this was just basic introduction and why I have shown you the manual and the chat GPT because you can see what kind of difference is there, what kind of tools. But yes, it's just you can put an image in chat GPT, it will help you, it will give some idea, and then you can create an illustrator manually and you can edit manually. I hope you understand the graphic designing plus AI the things. Anyone have any doubt regarding today's session? So step by step, we will learn one by one tools and how the you have to grab the attention of public and everything. Just for this was an example. But yes. Anyone have any doubt? You may raise your hand. You can ask. Okay, I think no one has no doubt. That's all for today. See you on Sunday, tomorrow. and we will learn more in detail about AI tools, what other features are there, and everything. Okay, so thank you everyone. You may leave the class now.